at 12 noon on December 6th, Lockhart and I were assigned to relieve two men that continually guarded the unit 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And they were to go on a 24-hour pass, which meant that from 12 noon of December 7th, or December 6th, through 12 noon of December 7th, we were officially to be on duty. However, in between that time, at 4 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, December 7th, we were to start this operation from 4 a.m. to 7. We had, as I said earlier, I was a plotter, but I wanted to learn the operation of the scope. And we had prearranged permission to operate beyond the 7 a.m. period from our platoon sergeant, the late Sergeant William Murphy Jr. And at that particular time, we were instructed by the Information Center at Fort Shafter, at least I was instructed over the tactical line, which is a direct line to the Information Center, to shut down at 0654. Now, at that time, as I say, I was to get we had prearranged permission for me to get further instruction on the scope. And Lockhart, at that time, wanted to shut down and go back on the air a little later that morning. And I insisted that we operate, and we did operate beyond the 7 a.m. period. It was at 7:02 a.m. that we picked up this flight that was at 137 miles out at sea. Now, Lockhart was looking over my shoulder, explaining the various targets that we might receive, and the permanent echoes, and the mileage indication, and the azimuth, and how to operate the antenna to zero in on a target and hold it so that you would be able to get a correct reading. And it was at this point that I say we picked up this flight at 137 miles. And Joe figured there was something wrong with the set. So he took over the operation of the set and found that it was not a function of the set, that it was actually a flight that was coming in. So I went to the plotting board and get the mileage from Joe Lockhart at 132 miles at that time, and plotted it at 7:02 at 132 miles. So of course I tried the tactical line, which was the direct line from our plotting board to the Information Center plotting board, and it was dead because everybody had gone home at 6:54. And then I went to the administrative line. The administrative line, I had to call through our camp to be patched through to Fort Shafter. At this time, I picked up the switchboard operator, Joseph McDonald, at the Information Center at Fort Shafter, and explained to him what we had found. And Joe says, well, Joe McDonald said, well, there's nobody here. And I asked him, I said, well, if you get somebody, have them call us back at Opana. Well, the call came back to Opana, and Lockhart, sitting and being nearest the phone, picked up the phone and spoke with the officer that said that after Lockhart explained to him, he said, in essence, to forget it.